I'm Rod Duff, your host.
And I'm producer Barbie.
And together,
we bring you our podcast,
Insights and Straight Talk. And with that, producer Barbie and I are out.
Hi. Oh, he left. Okay, hi. I'm co-host Emma, and this is my grandfather.
Oh, man. Hold on. Can you hear me? Can I
Yes.
hear you? That's it. Yes. I just plugged my cord out. It is so challenging to be in the middle of a move. It's just so hard to get all this. Everything's out of whack, you know? And today's been a tough day. I thought I had that down right. I didn't click it right. I got you into that panic again. Oh God, there he goes again. I just had it on fade to black, and I just needed to hit you back up as you introduced me. You did a great job. That was awesome, Emma.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this new hair color that didn't work the way you wanted it, so you had to adjust what others did. It's a big thing. Tomorrow's first day of school, right?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do like just like something underneath my hair where it was blonder and then the top a little bit brown.
Oh.
And it didn't work the way I wanted it to, so I tried it again and then it didn't work. And then I just dyed it brown. So now it's really dark right now and I don't like it. I'm used to like really light hair colors on me. So I've been trying to wash it out.
Are you going to do anything else? Or are you going in? Because that looks great, honestly. I mean, that looks fantastic. I was telling you that, especially that one bang, it's a little bit colored because you're naturally lighter color. You were just darkening up a little bit with a little undertone more underneath. I can see it. I'm a guy, but I can still see it.
Yeah.
I can figure that out, sort of. You're gonna go at it again? Sorry,
no,
go ahead.
I'm not gonna touch it again because like I had already it's just really damaged right now and I'm really scared for my hair to fall out and I'm trying to take good care of it right now. Like I've been doing hair mask and like yeah.
You're afraid of it falling out?
Yes, because that can happen when you dye your hair too much. It'll fall.
Is that what happened to me?
Well, did you dye your hair a bunch of times?
All right. No, I didn't. I shaved
it.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about that. You know, it's tough being a girl, isn't it?
It's fun though.
Well, true. It's like an art. It's like you're creating your own painting every day, right?
It's really, I like it. I prefer to be a woman over a man.
Well, let me ask you this: why? What are the things that you like that you think men don't necessarily have as much happiness in their lives because they deal with that, and you're happier because of this? That's a good way to start, if you don't mind.
I think there's just a lot of like, I think it's easier for like a guy to get ready and there's not much to do, but with the girl, like they get to actually like, I don't know. I like getting ready because it's like getting in touch and like, you know, it's calming. Like I put my music on, I'm just taking my time and it's really calming. And I don't think that like, as like guys that aren't able to do that.
No. You know, I've never heard it put that way. That's very interesting because that like sets the mood for the day. You kind of get yourself ready, you know, for the day, kind of, right? You set your own mood.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, I go through a little bit of a routine here, and that gets you in that motion. You're talking about the same thing there.
Yeah.
We splash a little water on. Maybe I'll shave this, or maybe I won't. I'm out the door, right?
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, it's probably like easier in a type of way, but I think it's funner to be a girl with all the things that we can do, like the nails, the lashes, the makeup, yeah.
How often do you and your mom go shopping?
I don't know. Cause there'll be just random times where we'll go over like certain like random occasions. I don't know.
For guys, that's just torture, man. It's just like
my dad doesn't shop for himself.
He doesn't what?
He doesn't shop for himself. Me and my mom get clothes for him. Whenever we go out shopping, we get his clothes.
You know, it's funny how much we are as humans, how much we are that. I mean, it's so true. I don't dig going shopping at all, and And at a time, I would never go shopping. They would just come. And that's a much better thing for a guy. For a girl, it's fun.
Yeah. I don't know why you guys don't like that. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know either. I don't know. It's different biologies, I guess. You know, there's just different makeup. No, not makeup. That's a bad word to use in this discussion, isn't it? So what else is going on? What is it like being you in today's world? I mean, let's start shallow and just kind of dig into some things. Give some stuff for the usually about right. It's about 8-10 minutes in, Emma, when we'll start getting a few questions. So let's give them some like food for thought. They know why they're here. I mean, they're here to hear you talk about being you in today's world, so to speak. And this is such a huge opportunity because nobody ever focuses on the middle class as the show, but nobody ever focuses on kids and what's coming next. There's 3 generations behind me right now, and they're all a little different because of the way the world's developed. And you're sitting back, your generation being the 3rd right now, sitting back looking at what's going on. What's it like being a kid? Just start shallow and let's see where we can build into or something.
I think it's fun. I think it's nice. I think there's a lot of things to do and a lot of like there's a lot to do. There's a lot to be entertained with and just
examples.
Well, for like as a teenager, like there's a bunch of clothing places and just a bunch of things that like I don't know, just a bunch of things that like it's just fun as a teenage girl. I don't know for guys and what.
Well,
like,
you got to remember, there's also a lot more fun things to do. It's a different world for you. You guys never really lived in our world, so to speak. I mean, generational evolution, right? But when I was a kid, you know, basically you got on your bike and you just took off. And I mean, that was all good times. And there's comparisons of the different, but I mean, the last time, let's see, when was that last time when we all did you and I went out and did that whole party game thing. God, what were we in there, like 5 hours or something? Those things were never available. Some of the softwares and videos and the TikToks and all that, you have a lot more access, access to information
there's
now
a lot.
too. Or do you even realize how much you do? Do you? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of more like entertainment places to go out to have fun with but it's kind of like a bad thing at the same time because instead of people going out and playing and riding on bikes or doing things, they're just sitting on their phone doom scrolling all day, all night long. Like it gives kids less of imagination and less of being able to be a kid and like there's like 10-year-olds that look exactly like me and it's just like it's terrible.
Yeah, and it's also, you know, the bad side of this is you've got to really manage yourself, really, because it's very tempting to do exactly what you're talking about right now. I gotta imagine just sit back and not have to deal with the world and just have all this over activity and in scrolling. Your thumbs get a workout, nothing else does, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna build there. Bad time. We gotta work on that, girl. We gotta throw back and forth a little bit more here. So the ability for kids to do more is more available than ever before. The direction of kids, just like normal, you go to the shiny things. Your kids don't necessarily, at least I didn't, look so far in advance of what they should be doing. So if you just let them run free, then they're going to pick the funnest thing. That's natural. I think you were talking about pay more attention to your kids and interacting with them and start developing that as a good thing because you get the access, a little bit of fun, a little bit more than you normally would. And let's split that up. Let's get your tails out there on the bikes and stuff too, right? There's a balance.
Yeah, I think that people should allow their like kids to have like oh, I saw a question.
Finish your own. I'm taking it away. Stop it. Don't. There's 3 questions up actually. I'll throw it out there. But you were on a roll there. Keep going where you're going. I was just teasing
I
you.
think that kids should have like a limit for when they are able to have social media and have a phone. Like they need to have that so they can still have their child and like be able to be creative and not just looking on TikTok all day. Because if you're doing it at such a young age, you're like thinking of, oh, this is how things are supposed to be because that's being put into your head at such
Mm.
a young age, and you're not able to really understand what's right and what's wrong, and you're seeing it online and you think that that's what's right, and you're gonna grow up off of that or just have that, and it's just not good. It's not good for you.
Oh man, that was excellent. Okay, I'll give you the question then. Here, you ready?
Yes.
Sorry, just messing with you. So, Gerard, go ahead, read the question then, please.
How do you handle peer pressure without losing friends?
That's a
Um,
big one. That's a really good question. I mean, that's a thing, right? I know it's thing
yeah.
younger. It's got to
I
be
think
intense now.
that I think that if you're having friends that peer pressure you, then they shouldn't be your friends in the first place. So you should
Ooh.
kind of cut that distance off, or at least just be mutuals with them. Say hi to them every once in a while, but don't be that close with them anymore. Because if somebody that is your friend is peer pressuring you to do something, that's not your friend. That's not somebody that cares or anything like that. That's not your friend.
I'm gonna do this right now. Hey everybody, just want to remind everybody her last name is Duff. That's part of my blood right there. Couple generations down, young lady speaking bombing truths right here, dropping the mic. That was awesome. I'm very proud. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Just you guys remember, 16 years old, my granddaughter, freaking smart. She got it from somewhere. It wasn't from me, but I'm taking credit. Kenneth.
It's okay. We can say you did it.
All right, I'll squeeze some out of you. What has Kenneth got from you there? What are you
You
thinking here?
said, what's the best way to boost self confidence as a teen?
Good one. I love this.
Hmm.
It's a tough one.
I think don't paint yourself to be somebody you're not. You need to find yourself before getting that confidence, because you're not confident if you're painting yourself something that you're not, or painting yourself into something that everyone else is. So if you just find yourself and slowly find yourself, you'll get that confidence and really build yourself up.
Damn. Do you have one of your parents in the room spoon feeding
No,
you answers, or is
I'm
it?
just
Oh
I'm
my
I'm
God!
smart
This is
today.
Oh my, that is so beautiful. Say that again about doing what? You got to find yourself first, right? You got
Yeah.
to really be true and on, right? Go ahead, go ahead.
You need to
See,
build yourself up, do things that you like to do, figure out what you want to do. Like if you're
love
into a
you, girl.
sport or something like that, get into sport, get into drawing, get into writing, whatever, and find yourself and find what you like and be that, and you will be confident in what you like. You can't be confident in something that you're trying to be, because that's not you.
Ooh. Oh man, yeah, absolutely, great point. And you know, it's funny because if you start that now, adults have big problems with that, right? Finding
Yeah.
yourself. I
Yeah.
mean, that's huge. And you're talking about now's when it becomes the easier part because you don't have all the history. Oh my God, the questions are coming in. All right, I'm not going to say much. I'm just going back to you.
Okay.
Joe, talk to Joe.
How can parents and teens communicate better? I've talked about this before. I've talked
You
about this.
did last show. That was actually the last two shows you talked about this. Please go ahead. I don't think I've ever seen Joe before. Please answer his
Okay.
question though. Yeah.
So what I have said before is that I think that a lot of parents like to say like speak when spoken to, or don't argue when teens are trying to express their feelings and express how they feel about something. And it's like a disrespect thing, because just because somebody's a teenager doesn't mean they don't have a right to their feelings, and their feelings aren't valid. But parents keep they just, it just clashes together and it doesn't work. Like it just doesn't work, and parents need to be understanding that just because you're a teenager doesn't mean you're trying to argue. I mean, sometimes there's just bad kids that want to argue, but sometimes like they're trying to express their opinion on how they feel about something or how they feel, and if you just shut them down, then it's just not, it's not a working pattern. It's not a good pattern. It's not something nice. Like you're not going to get anywhere with anything with shutting someone down, because if it was two adults talking, you wouldn't shut that person down and say speak when spoken to because it's another adult. Just because somebody's younger doesn't mean you treat them with less respect.
Yeah, absolutely. And I even take that a deeper. You said somebody should expect to have those feelings. They should have enough, respect that they can say those feelings. I'll go a step further. I mean, it's not like you're choosing to have those feelings. You're a person. I mean, you just have, that's natural. It's not like you're trying to impose something. It is what it is, right, Emma?
Yeah, like you can't control the way you feel about something, and if somebody's trying to express it to you, you really have to take that in.
And what's even better, if that communication occurs, you both learn something. I mean, if you're both at a level where we're communicating, we got over 250 people on them, and I'm really behind on we are very behind on the messages. Very awesome, loving it. So thanks, Joe. But what I was going to say is you both learn, because if you're communicating now, now I know how to communicate better with you.
Wait, what? You
where
cut
that
out.
meaning is. So we both learn in that situation where now if I have the respect for you that you deserve, because I realize you have emotions, you have feelings, you have opinions, and it's not like it's a big deal. It's like it's natural.
Right.
Then you're at that communication level where you're working together, and you both learn now how to communicate with each other better. So it builds, right?
And if a child isn't taught how to properly communicate their feelings, it's going to create such bigger problems in the near future, like such bigger problems in the near future. So if you don't properly do that and teach your kid how to properly communicate, then they're going to go into the world and not know how to do that and have so many problems, because communication is literally such a key point in life. But
that's absolutely. Danny here, we've talked about this on previous shows. We're going to have conversations that repeat some of that, and it's important because people don't always catch it the first time. Or in this case, Danny, I don't know if Danny's been there before, so it makes it even funner because you get to develop more this thought here, which you've talked about, online bullying. What kind of advice is there on that? Because you spend a lot of time online, and as a matter of fact, I know you and I have talked about something that happened and what your opinion was. I don't remember the details, but light up Danny here with your advice on handling online bullying, and I'll give the questions back to you.
Okay. I think for online bullying, you really have to just ignore it. Like, there's nothing you can do about somebody bullying you online, and then bullying them back, it doesn't fix anything, because you guys are both like, hurt people hurt other people. So somebody's online bullying because they're hurt and they have their own situations going on, and that's not your problem. Like, you shouldn't fight that back with arguing with them or bullying them back or being rude back. Just let it be. Like, people are gonna be the way that they are no matter what, and they're gonna bully. Bully's always been around, and it's gonna stay around. So at this point, you really just have to not pay attention to it.
So I'm gonna ask you if you know what the term fables are? Aesop's fables, Bible fables. It's basically a story written back in the day, just about a story, but has a meaning to it for life. There is this one fable that it's about the frog and the scorpion. Have we ever talked about the frog and the scorpion?
No.
You said people are people. They're going to be people. Mm-hmm. So in the story of the frog and the scorpion, frog's sitting alongside of a riverbed, and a scorpion comes up and says, "Please, sir, I would you please give me a ride to the other side? I've got to get that food, otherwise I will not be able to make it." And so the frog goes, "But you're a scorpion. What you want to hurt me?" He goes, No. I won't hurt you. I need you to get across. So he's going across. The scorpion's on the frog's back. He's about halfway across. Scorpion reaches down, boom, stings him with a stinger. You know what a scorpion is, right?
Yeah.
All right, stings him with the stinger. The frog stops. He knows what just happened. He's going, Scorpion, why did you just do that? I'm going to die, but so are you. He goes, I'm a scorpion. That's what I do. And that's something I've always thought about and remembered, because people are who they are. And you got to find that out early. And that on several of the points here, talked about, people that are bullying you, people that are, if they're your friends and there's peer pressure, and you're talking about having to handle that. And it goes back to the story there. And it goes, there's people that are people. You've got to use your three brains, your heart, your head, and your gut, and make those decisions for yourself. With a good upbringing, it's a lot easier, isn't it, Emma?
Mm-hmm. You need a good
Really?
support system.
No, okay, new rule. Never a one-word answer, ever.
I said you need a new support system. That was not that was a full sentence.
It was. I had to stop because I went, because you said, uh-huh. And then you went, so you're right. You're absolutely right. Clive, how do you, sorry, read the answer. I keep forgetting. You're better at this than I am. I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. You are better at your show than I am. There's no doubt about it. Today is just blowing my mind. What?
Look at how big he's gotten.
Oh my God, he's gotten huge.
Yeah.
Aw.
But
Adorable.
how do you stay positive when school feels overwhelming?
Yes.
I think for me, like I love getting ready and taking my time to do all my outfits. So that helped me a lot to get through school when I like took time on myself, because it kind of calmed me down and just like it made me feel better about the day when I felt and looked better, and it made me like more motivated to do things. Like you just have to find something to motivate you to be able to like do what you need to do in school or do what you want to do, and like yeah.
And that is exactly right. It's amazing we're all, oh, by the way, do you recognize
I do. Yes.
right there?
I
Right there?
see that all the time.
That's my favorite picture right there. Absolutely. You look like your dad also there, that smirk on your face. So I don't know what Victoria here wants to say, but how do you stay positive with, okay. Oh, wait, here.
It might have not been a full question.
This is awesome. Do you know what how means? Is that a new word or anything?
No. It's just how, like, I don't know.
You know, I know what she's saying. I know what she's saying. How the heck is Emma so gosh darn smart? How the heck is she so dialed in? That's what she meant to say, and she just got so excited after how she hit enter. That's my guess.
She got so overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, you know what? She's hitting you up like 4 or 5 times here. Whoa, there's a conversation between you two. I'm not going to say anything for the next couple of minutes. This is your show. I'm going to sit back and smile and clap. Take the questions as I feed them to you, would you?
Mm-hmm.
So
cool. This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and then
great conversation. Thank you.
Thanks, Gerard. I appreciate that. I did say so. This is where I want you to really, I don't know who she is. I've never seen her before. So say that out loud.
She said, Emma, I have a question.
All right. So
Okay.
You're not getting the question yet, but go ahead.
I'm getting like, okay. How can teens
Here, I'll tell you what. You know what? You're right. Hold on. Let's go here. We'll come back to Clive in a second. There you go.
Hello? If you were a teen dinosaur, what dinosaur school be for you? Oh my God. What?
I don't know who she is, but look at this. Is that a thing, or is she just having fun with you?
I don't know.
I'm chuckling here. What if your online bully was your step cousin's dad? Okay, she's having fun, but you know what? Have a little fun with her. What if? Answer that question, and we'll go back to Clive, because I think that was the end of it.
What if your online bully was your step cousin's dad? Step cousin's dad.
Is this
I'm
one of your friends
confused.
messing with you?
I actually have no. I don't know who that is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Wait, what are these? Where are
Try and
these
answer that.
questions? Where are these questions coming from? Like what app?
Oh, I don't know. Well, they're coming. So yeah, I'm
Are
sorry.
they
They're
coming from
coming
like
off of
YouTube?
the YouTube. Yes,
Okay.
they're all coming off YouTube. Now we're streaming to Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and Instagram,
Mhm.
all at the same time. But all the questions are being pulled from the spot on YouTube where we're live right now, right? So that's where they're sitting.
Mhm.
Okay. Does that tell you anything or no?
No, it doesn't. I was curious where it was. Okay, well, whatever.
I would have thought these would have been coming off more like a Instagram or something account. Oh, Ronaldo's here. Okay, you know what? I think this girl is just trying to mess with you on the show. So I might have to just turn her off or blow by her. Clive, how can teens balance? Oh, sorry, you answer the question. Go. Clive.
How can teens balance trends with personal style? If you like a trend, then you get into that style, and you can also like spice it up. Like you could do your style with spice it up of trends, and just like spice it up and mix and match.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh, that's a good one. And then I asked you, remember a couple of times ago, I asked you, I said, what if a trend comes that you really don't like the style? And remember you said I asked you about one of them and you said, luckily it didn't stay around very long and you were able to lag it out to be able
High
to
waters.
trend. Yeah, high waters. That was it. I thought that
I
was funny.
hate high waters. They're so ugly. What's the safest way to say no to drugs? Um, I think just saying no, like saying no. Like I've had people like try to offer and whatever, and if you say like, "Oh, I don't do that," they're just like, "Oh, okay." Like it's that simple. Like they don't. He left me again. Um,
Quit
they
doing
people.
that. I'm trying to read the messages. By now you got to get used to me dropping off every. We have 500 people on here now. Remember, I don't want them looking at this while you got a good point going. Just take the ball and run with it. I'll be back before you finish. I
Okay,
promise. Okay?
okay,
I
quick,
promise.
quick.
Okay? Quick. Okay, I'll go quick.
Okay. But yeah, just saying no. Like it's very very simple unless somebody's just sitting there pushing you, then just like walk away. Like there's nothing more you can do than just like walk away or just be like no, like genuinely no. You just have to be very very subtle on no.
Yeah, and then that goes back to the whole pressure thing, peer pressure thing,
Mhm.
and those two balance with each other because you just softly, don't right. You want to make a big deal about it. Is drugs as big of a deal as it always has been for like the last decades that you know of? Is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
well,
a
that's good.
super big issue.
I hope that's good for one of two reasons. Either one of them's great. Either it's not, kids are finally going, you know what, I don't need that stuff. Your kids are smarter than the generations before you, or your group, the crowd you're hanging out with, isn't into that, so they don't see it. So either way, it's a good thing. I'm loving either one. Adam, what has Adam got to say for us here?
He said, "What's your favorite way to deal with stress?" My cat's trying to like knock everything over right now. I think for me, like I just get ready. That's my time to kind of be like peaceful and just like getting ready and just like taking a shower, blow drying my hair, doing my makeup, getting my outfit together, having my music playing. Like it gives me a moment to kind of just like relax instead of thinking about whatever I'm thinking about.
You know what's interesting? I don't know if you're going to continue on that point, but I want to interject right now because I was going to earlier when you said this scene, and I forgot about it. But it kind of, what you're saying really starts to get you see the pattern. It's a self-reflection. It's a time of peace. It's a time of that is your time to pull yourself together. And it's funny how that's a different way of looking about getting ready for a woman or a man, whatever. That is a lot different than, because we only think about you're doing that to get, what happens down the road, to be out on those streets and look your best and do all that. But it's really as much about the mental readiness for the day, the mental buildup,
Yeah.
the looking for inner peace. Go ahead.
It's you're building yourself up, you're getting ready for the day, you're just getting yourself put together, and if you feel put together, if you go outside feeling like a mess, you're not gonna really want to be like doing much, you're gonna be very tired or whatever, like but getting ready, it makes you more motivated to be outside and to be doing whatever you're trying to do, and it just gets you ready for everything that you want to.
Are you there? I can't tell. It looks like you're flickering a bit. Are you good?
Hello? It's my cat,
I
sorry.
Oh, I saw you freeze there for a second, and
He
you're
tapped on
good
my
to go.
phone and I swiped out, but
Oh,
okay.
okay, I gotcha. What about Lori here? Actually, Lori started coming on the last couple of shows. I recognize her name, never saw her before. I don't know everybody by heart, of course, at this point, but I think I think you have a bit of a fan here in Lori, because she asked a number of questions. And I think this is a good question. Why don't you answer what Lori ask her question, and then let's hover on this for a minute.
She said, "What's one habit that changed your life?" Um, when I get up, I ice my face every single morning, and it helps me feel more like
You mean like a bag of ice
no,
or
like I
ice cube?
okay. So I get a bowl and I put ice cubes in it, fill it up with water, and I dunk my face in it. It just helps you like when I
Oh,
wake
geez,
up. I do that.
you go hardcore.
No, it's not like you put your face in there softly, and it's not anything
Okay.
crazy, but it's something, it like helps your skin brighten up, and yeah, that's like the
Yeah,
one
I
thing that
get
I can think of.
it. Just bam, it gets you going.
Hmm.
That's very good. I think Victoria here has slowed down a bit. Um, let's see what she says here. Go ahead, read Victoria's secret.
I feel like okay, that's such good advice, Grandpa Duff.
I didn't give any. She's just messing around here. All right, let's move on to Landrick. Hey, Victoria, by the way, we're messing back with you. I appreciate I appreciate the back and forth, and it sounds like you, Emma, have got a fun little fan running after you, because I've never had
I think
somebody
it's I think it's
harass
somebody,
us so much.
I think it's somebody that I know, but I'm just gonna
I'm
no
almost.
wait.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna wait.
a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
wait.
further down, she goes, "No, no, no! I love this podcast." Uh, I think one of our other people. How do you deal with subliminal bigotry? Oh, that's a hardcore one. Okay,
I don't know what
um,
that is.
yeah, I know what it is, but we'll get on to that in a little bit. Let's get on to Landrick here
Okay.
for a second, if you wouldn't
How
mind.
how can teens help each other with mental struggles? I
Yeah,
think talking to another teen and like talking to another teen about your mental struggles, they can help you with good advice because they're also a teen. They're also in the same like mindset and like not mental state, but just the same like process. Like it's different than talking to like your parent about your mental health
100%.
than talking to like a teenager about it. It's more easier. It's more flowing. I think that some teenagers can have really really good advice with mental struggles because a lot of teenagers go through a lot of mental things, and I think that if
That surprised me, but it's such a crazy true fact. They do a lot.
yeah, Yeah, so I feel like it's honestly better to first go to a teenager than an adult because they can actually give you some meaningful advice because they're kind of in your shoes and they
Yeah,
can put themselves in your shoes. You guys are the same age, you guys are going to the same whatever, you guys have the same lifestyle. So, yeah.
yeah. How is it for, let me ask you this. If you have just staying on this, and there's another one about mental health right after this that Lynn has, but just staying there where you were for a second, the person being well, two questions. I don't know if you have any advice in this, but how would you approach somebody about that? Number one. And first, I assume you got to be really good friends with them. So it's probably not that hard. Maybe I'm making it a bigger deal. And two, do teens go to teens? I mean, is that something that I don't mean go to? I mean, if somebody's coming in,
Yeah.
are people pretty much open? I mean, is it? I know we're all real human beings, but the maturity level is that there and going, oh, babe, oh, come here, let's make this right. Is that a real? Is that happen?
Yeah, it does. And I feel like, well, a lot of people just like randomly trauma dump too. So, like, you're kind of,
Okay, there you go. That's different.
yeah, but I think teens do go to other teens about it because that's your friend. You talk to your friends about whatever. And even it's like, it's just complaining. You don't even realize it's a mental struggle and they'll give you advice on it and just, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that. I wonder if that same thing. I
Hey,
wonder if the same thing. Oh, your cat. I thought you were yelling at me. I was afraid. I didn't know what I did wrong.
no,
Hey,
he almost dropped the lamp. He's being bad. He's a bad
you
boy.
little naughty little boy. He just wants to be on film.
He really
He's,
does.
look at how calm he is when you put him in the camera. He's just like chilling. I love it. Um, so we'll call it. Well, so are we back to cat now? Where are we? Our kitten. Where are we on the name?
I say kitty. I don't know.
Kitty.
I don't know.
I like the what'd you call him?
Marshmallow?
Marshmallow. I like the marshmallow. I love marshmallow.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
cool
just
name.
it's really long, so when I'm yelling at him, I say kitty.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's his nickname then. Kitty.
Yeah.
All right. So I think he just wants to be on the show with you. I think he's jealous. FOMO. Okay, Lynn. Talk to Lynn.
Powerful points on mental health. What's your biggest tip for teens? Um,
You kind
uh,
of were leaning into that on the last question. Just lean into it a little bit more. How, like what I was asking, I kind of stole from Lynn a little bit here, but what do you suggest? Like, what do you say? I mean, not that you have any experience here, but just if you were being approached, how would somebody, or if you have been approached, because I know you and I both know some people that have gone through some issues, right?
mhm.
Very good friend, right? What's the advice? How do they approach? What do they say? I don't know where to go. How far with that with Lynn?
I don't have my
Yeah, it's
biggest
tough.
tip. Um, don't get involved in the wrong things. Like, don't go down the wrong path and go into like just a bad path that you shouldn't be going towards. Never lean towards
Meaning,
that way or touch that way, huh?
meaning what? What does that potentially look like? A bad path. What does that look?
Like drugs and just not focusing on what you need to focus, not getting your credits, not just focusing on school, not graduating, just going down the wrong path.
Yeah, and people start giving up on things. Then, right? It starts snowballing, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Somebody's Jack Davies, such a fan and insightful live fan. See, you're getting fans left and right here. Here's one
Thank
of
you.
my favorite people. One of my favorites. I think you. No, you haven't met her yet. She's on the show pretty regularly. She's a digital friend.
Mm,
What does Ronaldo have to say here?
okay. Do teens still identify and run in groups like your grandpa old day, like skater, gothic? Your grandpa will understand. Um,
It's
kind of.
true.
Yes, but like my friend group was like a mix of just like random people into one. Like it was really weird. I think that sometimes there's groups that look exactly like each other or just are like each other, and it's just like a mix and match. But they don't always just go and stay with that group or only talk to that group. Like I had friends that were like extremely emo and I'm just like preppy, and like it was like our friend group was like all mixed into just a bunch of different types of people, and it was cute.
Is it? I bet it was. Is it? Well, you know what it is. It's Middle America. It's the perfect kind of group. You know, it's if you're all look the same. There's a movie way back called The Stepford Wives. It was about everybody being the same. You know, and all the neighborhoods looked exactly the same, and it was about not being us, right? Um, when you say your group, is that common then, or is it just your group was that, but there are still those people? Like in my day, we had the surfers and the jocks, they kind of mixed together because a lot of
Well,
people
I was
did
just
things,
setting
but the
like
goths were their own thing. Sorry.
I was setting like an example. I think that like sometimes it is like you'll see groups that look exactly like each other, like emo or
Okay.
skaters, but a lot of people they'll
What
just
were their
hang
names?
out
Hold
together.
on. What were the emo, or what was the other name?
Like skater people, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
You just
All right. Are you running out of words here, Emma?
maybe a little bit. I was up really late last night and I got up really
Oh,
early.
you're a party animal, girl.
I was
Here's your
up till
buddy.
4. Oh, hi.
Look what she says.
Hello. Oh. I'm trying to look at like the picture because I don't know that, but I don't
Hey,
know.
you know what? Probably not even using her own picture like Ronaldo. She's using a picture from probably 10 years ago. Now, this one I assume isn't from 10 years ago, but it's probably somebody different. Um, but I have no
I
idea.
think I
I
have an
just never.
idea. I think I have an idea of who it is.
You want to
Maybe.
shout them out, or do you want to not?
No. No.
Okay. All right, hit them up personally. Let me know later on. Give me a send me a text later if you find out anything. We have our own little mystery going on, folks. Hey, can you guys out there, can everybody else help us try and figure out who Victoria is? Because Victoria is a lot of fun to mess with, I can tell you that. So at the end of the day, really go ahead. Read what he's saying, because I like what he's saying.
Really enjoying this. Your bond is inspiring. Thank you.
It's because of her, because I don't deserve it. Thank you. Yes. Final comment here. You said you don't know what that is,
I
right?
don't
I was really
know.
liking her till the end here. Okay, so I think she's getting real political, which is
Hello. You can't leave in the middle of explaining something. Hello. Help. Guys, he left me. Um, I don't know.
back. I lost it. I just the whole thing just shut down.
Oh,
I'm having crazy days. What were you saying? Did you say anything that I missed? I got back really quick. I was
no,
like, wait.
I was like, hello, and I just kind of sat here and I was just like, guys, he left me. I didn't know what to say. But what does that mean? I don't know what that question
So
means.
bigotry, do you know what the word bigotry is?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
So bigotry, oh, Ronaldo, look at I told you she's a big friend of the
He will
show.
be back.
Yeah. It does happen. It's live, man. I don't know. I have a really nice system, but shit happens. All right, so Victoria or Mr. Hey, Ronaldo, I know you have ways. Can you track and see if you can find out who this Victoria Ramos is? We want to be ready for her in the next show. Are we doing shows once a week now? Have we figured that out with your school yet, or where are we
Um,
like right now?
for for a little bit, we could do shows like I don't know. I just have to see on my first day getting back because I'm gonna be waking up really
That's
early
tomorrow.
and and I'm gonna be tired. So I have to
Hey,
like see.
I got a really good idea. Why don't you wake up even a little bit earlier, and then do the show with me before you go to school? Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. It
This
does
is
not
this is
look
my
like.
first time. This is my first time where I used to have to get to school an hour early, so I would have to wake up at 5. I left the house at 7:15, and I would leave school an hour late too. So I was staying at school for 10 hours. And I'm
Whoa.
switching schools, and now I finally get to like sleep in a little bit. So I'm taking that time. Like even my mom's like, go to the gym with me early in the morning. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like I
No
had to
way,
wake up at
mama.
5 in the morning every single day last year, and I hated it. It was terrible.
I can hear it in your voice, Emma. You definitely hated that.
I
So
definitely do.
yeah. All right. So I'm gathering that's not going to happen. So yeah, let's figure it out. But let's at least do once a week, don't you think?
Mm,
We could
yeah,
slide once a week in there. But you tell me what works for you, and then
we
I'll
could probably do twice a week.
twice a week. What days?
Yeah. Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Saturday and Sunday. You're
We
gonna make me do weekends.
Do you already not do weekends?
No, I do weekends with you. I have done weekends with you because you wanted it, and you're my granddaughter, and whatever you want.
Well, cause I don't know. Okay, I have to see this first week to see if I'm tired or not.
Yeah, no,
If I'm
that's
tired
fine.
enough to go and like do the video.
Yeah, no. I mean, let's figure it out. See what works. The best timing is like nowish. Because look, I mean, look how many people we got. A lot of people watching. 9 in the morning, my time is a big viewership time for some reason. I don't know why. And then 6 o'clock p.m. my time is also it should be 4 o'clock your time. That's just the biggest viewership. It doesn't really mean anything. And do you know now almost a third, 28%, I think, or 29 or 28% viewers are from 13 to 19 now. And it's
Really?
growing. Yeah, and it's growing. Yeah,
Crazy
Emma.
because I don't even watch like streams or any of that.
I know, but they're out there apparently. So I will come back to what Victoria says here. You still got like 10, 15 minutes. You okay, Emma?
Yeah,
Time wise? Okay.
yeah.
So
What
I'm gonna
time?
answer Victoria's bigotry question. And now
Hello? 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 I have to wait for him to come back because I have no idea what this question is. Grandpa. I can see the comments.
everything today everything today has been awesome, except for the show, both episodes. I am just not. Am I back? I'm back, right?
Yeah, you're back. I'm able to see the comments, like see all the comments.
Okay. So you
While
want
you were gone, I was looking at my thing and I found out how to look at that.
Okay. Emma, I need to see you on this at least 8 days a week. She's definitely one of your friends. You know that, right?
Bro, I'm gonna find out who this is and I'm
So I'm going to take the question before I fall out again, if you don't mind. Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm afraid of my system right now. I don't know why it's acting this way.
I don't know
So
what that is, but if that's somebody that I know,
it's got to
I
be
don't
somebody
feel
you know.
but my friends aren't that smart, and for them to know
Uh,
whatever that
yeah.
means is crazy. Well,
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
the only person who knows that I'm doing this is Dean, so it might be him.
Dean's a little older, right? How old's Dean?
He's 19.
Yeah. Okay. So this seems more of a 19 than a 13, or right. I mean, if we're gonna look
Well,
at the
I don't talk
extremes.
to
Anyway,
13-year-olds.
what's that?
Huh?
What'd you say about
I said, well,
13-year-olds?
I don't talk to
No.
13 year
What I'm
olds.
saying, what I said was 19 seems more like her than say 13, as far as the age
Right.
group we were just talking about. Actually,
Right.
she's probably older than that, I gotta imagine. She seems pretty smart. So subliminal bigotry. First of all, that's not a real thing, in my opinion, Miss Victoria. Emma's gonna stay out of this because this is not her question. I don't think that I think there's a point where you start to listen for that or look for that or hear
What is
about that.
that?
So bigotry, as you know bigotry, right?
No.
Somebody not liking somebody, or somebody not hiring somebody, or somebody not renting to somebody, or somebody not
Okay.
holding somebody else from something because
Okay.
their religion, their
Oh,
melatonin. It's me, guys. Okay, I don't know what it's me, guys. This is our own little entertainment here. I always talk about how I love doing the show because I learn so much and I get so entertained and it makes me think of things. This is just a comedy show we're going through here now. We got the
yeah.
tail end of a comedy show going. You know who it is, don't you? You just reacted. So
No,
subliminal
because
bit.
I'm trying to like see the comments where I can scroll up and see the comments, and like my thing's in the way, and I'm trying to go and do it.
Here, how's that? There's that. There's that. Remember, we saw that one.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Wait. I need you to explain it to me because I'm still confused.
Okay, for the bigotry. So
Yeah.
subliminal would mean that, let's say deep in the South in the 50s, white guys would just tell black people. I'm just using an example here, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't harass me. But openly, just hey, you look at you, which is now only certain people can use that word. That's the word. You're not. You can't rent this house. You can't. We're not hiring blacks in for this job, or open bigotry. That's bigotry. Just you can't come into school, sit at the back of the bus. That whole thing that our nation went through already, and really I think it's nowhere near the same as it was back then. Now I think it's nowhere near what some people claim it is, as far as the negativity of the actions of one part of society. Now, what I think it's used for, meaning claiming of what'd you say? Where's the word again? Where'd it go? Subliminal bigotry. So there's no bigotry because you look around, there's no bigotry. So now it's a still the government trying to keep us in boxes, separated, divide and conquer, keep
You
one
don't think
race.
that's a thing?
That subliminal bigotry, it may be that a person here, they're people, people are people. I'm not going to say 100% on both sides. And, there's bigotry back and forth now. I mean, black people don't want white people around. Now there's actually social media where black and white people are saying, hey, we just want to tell you we like you, because there's so much of this disinformation out there about how we are acting towards each other that isn't certainly at the level that it's claimed, if at all. I mean, there may be fractions of bigotry, of racism. There may be there's bad people in the world, but we talk about what's the word? Systemic racism, or I've gone blank on that name. But I think that's more of a media thing and a governmental thing now to keep us separated, because the moment we all come together, you talk about talking to your parents and you on a level where you can communicate. Once all the races and all the boxes are torn down, religion, all that, and we talk to each other on just a regular level, which we all have the same interests. I mean, we do. If I'm living next to a family of Hispanics, or a family of Muslims, or a family of Indians, at the end of the day, if we all have family, we all have the same needs and concerns. We're living in the same world, and there is not that separation that they claim. Now, there is points, but it's not systemic. That's the word, systemic racism. And what she's getting at here, if I understand her right, I just want to completely pull out the point. And Emma, I'm stealing this all the way from you. I hope you don't mind, because it's not fair to ask you. It is something that I have much more experience on, in that I think this is just one of those things that are hanging around as people are wanting to move past the last 4 years, 24 years, whatever, where the government's trying to keep us from not being able to be broad, have power in numbers. So this is something I don't believe is to a point where it's really worth talking about. If I'm wrong, look at Victoria. If I'm wrong, absolutely educate me. This is not about me being right, you being wrong. This is not about one party over the other. It's about us, the people. Everything should be coming from we, the people, from the people, by the people. So that's why we need to do this. So following that up, she said, sorry, guys, I just want to know your beliefs because I respect your guys' opinion. I hope you still respect mine. And thank you, because Emma's got great stuff. Next one, you take it back. I'm handing the ball over, girl. Pass, ready? Pass, catch. All right, there it is. So Emma, there's the catch.
Emma, I need to see you on this at least 8 days a week.
Honestly, I that's why I pushed you. I pushed you, but I even harassed you in the very beginning. You're like, no, I don't want to do anything. I don't do that. I don't look at it. Why would I want to do that? I don't know what to say. And I just kept needling you, didn't I? Didn't I?
A little bit,
cat.
yeah.
Look at your cat. You know why?
Okay.
Because I guarantee you the one Victoria that's on here now, who's your gig, your thing, your vibe, you watch. There's going to be less and less. The comments are probably going to expand, and there's going to be more people that have interest in knowing, because it's not easy to be a teenager in America or anywhere today, is it?
Yeah.
There's that one word. Yeah. All right. That's fine. You know what?
I right as it came out of my mouth, I knew you were gonna say something about it. I just knew.
Of course you did. Oh my God, I just snorted. That was horrible.
Yeah,
why don't you wrap it? Why don't you wrap it for us? You got any final thoughts? We'll wish everybody a good day. And I think this was an awesome show. I think this is our best show so far by far. Don't you think?
You think so?
I do. You? I'm not.
That's good. Yeah. I don't remember the other things that we talked about.
I thought the last one was really good. And I'm like, okay. And even some people like Ronaldo, she on one of the other media sources, she goes, hey, your granddaughter's really looking comfortable more and more you guys talk. And so she was really impressed. And I felt the same way. This one, I think, is like those first three, no matter how good they were, this one's like I told you, I bet you're going to be attracting a lot more Victorias, because we're also doing a lot of SEO stuff. So it's going out to kids. Look at the hashtags I did on this one. And I think this way we attracted a few different style personalities on the show. So give us your final thought, kick us off, and I'll give a wave as we go to dark here.
Have a good day, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this show and enjoyed watching it and talking with us. Everybody have a good day and good night, and yeah.
All right, love you. Stay in the green room. I'll be back when we come out. Right. Just quick bye. All right. Love you guys. Thanks, Emma.
Bye.
We're out.
Before you leave, if you'd like to watch another one of the podcasts, click the first link in the description. We love having you here, and we appreciate all your support.
And with that, producer Barbie and I are out.